Whom are you eating today? Who are you?
Jyotiṣa has been one of the most transformative experience in my life, I tell you. I am a completely different person. From the day I started learning it, it has only been a way up for me. I never thought that learning a subject could be so enlightening, it can be so empowering, and it can be something which has the ability to change your life in so many ways. I have started seeing so much happening in my life just through the knowledge of Jyotish.
My experience with JyotiṣVāstu Academy has been amazing, eye-opening. JyotiṣVāstu Academy, the teachers, the mentors, the peers are so talented enough that they bring out the best in you. They bring out the best in you, plus they bring out what knowledge we have to research for, and you yourself become confident that yes, this science, and I'm using the word science, this science is going to help you in your long run, and probably you can help others also in their confusion or dilemmic state.
मैंने और कहीं गणमान्य शिक्षकों से भी, आचार्यों से भी ज्योतिष सीखा हुआ है। वो सब बहुत अच्छे हैं, बहुत ज्ञानी है। मेरे पर्सनल अनुभव में मेरा आत्मविश्वास इसीलिए सबसे ज्यादा यहाँ बड़ा है बिकॉज ये अप्रोच ये है कि केवल सूत्र नहीं, केवल सिद्धांत नहीं, वो तो है ही, वो तो सीखना ही है, बट there is a method to the madness is what I will say.
So I have just completed the first year of Jyotish training from JyotiṣVāstu Academy, and I have to say that this is one of the best experiences I have had in the last 1 year. I always used to have this question that can someone who is not from a family of Jyotish, can he really learn it? So I'm really grateful of kind of training that I've been provided.
Hi, my name is Ketu and I'm from Canada. I've had a great experience so far. The teachers take a lot of time to answer questions. The curriculum is very well organized and divided. Yeah, Ashutoshji is really incredible. It's one thing to be an expert, but also to be able to convey the information in a way that's digestible and also very interesting.
After 2 semesters studying here, I'm able to analyze charts, look at health issues, help people with career advice, childbirth, matching horoscopes, possibilities of marriage as well. So all very good practical applications. We were in awe when we saw how things were moving, how things were showing as we were taught.
When I'm learning from Art of Living Jotish Academy, everything just falls into places. From the foundational knowledge and how this universe is working to our personal life and applying the Jyotish knowledge. All the puzzle just fit into the places. It was a revelation for me. The entire journey was an aha moment for me every single time.
I invite everyone who have little kind of interest to learn what is Jyotish. I request everyone to enroll for the same one.
I've had a fantastic journey, over the last 6 to 8 months.
So, before this course, I had my own idea about planets, but all my concepts changed after this program.
And the teachers are so amazing. They could make everything be so easy, which is such a higher level knowledge, coming down to your level and explaining it to you.
They are Jyotishis who have lived the subject. They also have adapted these classical texts and made the information very succinct and simple for us to understand and absorb.
I was always skeptical about astrology because, like many others, I thought it was just about predictions and costly remedies. But when I joined the Art of Living's JyotiṣVāstu Academy course, it completely changed my perspective. I realized astrology isn't just about destiny. It's a tool for awareness.
And if you are also looking for learning Jyotish that truly helps your life, this is the best place. Thank you so much, JyotiṣVāstu Academy. So, okay, welcome everyone. Finally, the wait is over, and we are on 11th of April, the biggest event, your guide to know what's coming up this year now. What transits will cause to your life. So, we have students of JyotiṣVāstu Academy with us. Manojji, if you'd like to say something, starting from you, please unmute.
Sure. Hello. Us. We are the students of JyotiṣVāstu Academy, and we are going to take you to a general understanding of what's going to happen for the transits which have happened and which is happening next in each and every Rashi. I would like Tanayaji to elaborate on it.
Yes, so today we are looking to talk about the transit of the planet Saturn, Jupiter, and Rahu and Ketu, and what their transits would mean this year. So what I would suggest is that if you are an emotionally charged person, look at these transits from your moon sign. However, if you consider yourself to be somebody who is very practical and ideologically led, you should see it from your lagna or ascendant. What I would also say is that try and see it from both so you have a better understanding of the effects on your life. Madhavanji.
Yeah, I would also like to add that for all the Rashis, there are some positives and some negatives as well. So there will be places where we have to be cautious, and this does not mean that we have to be anxious about it. So these are the hints that the grahas are giving us, and it is up to us how we take it. Siddharthji?
Right. So as already mentioned, these are only general recommendations for all the Rashis. And as Tanayaji said, feel free to combine the results of both the moon sign and the Lagna Rashi to sort of see how the results may manifest for you. But for a more detailed analysis of your individual birth charts, you can reach out to our panel of experts at the Academy. And without any further wait, we now begin with the first Rashi of the zodiac, Aries.
So for Aries, Saturn, which is a planet of karma, discipline, and delays, has transited into Pisces, the 12th house. This shift brings a significant turning point, especially as Saturn rules the 10th house of career and the 11th house of gains and social networks. Professionally, you may feel distant or recognition or experience career changes that requires reallocation or work in foreign lands. Financial gains will be there, and there will be expenses as well. So the better you have discipline in, the more the savings for you. Saturn in the 12th house also demands spiritual evolution. It will ask you to release attachments to status and gain, and instead focus on service, solitude, and self-reflection. So there could be rise in expenses, especially related to health, travel, or legal matters. Now let's explore the aspects. Saturn is aspecting your second house, which is of family, finance, urging a caution in speech and promoting and restructuring in family responsibilities. Through its seventh aspect, which is on the sixth house of health and service, potentially bringing hidden enemies or chronic health issues to surface. So beware. Also with the 10th aspect, which is going to cast the gaze on the 9th house, testing your faith, higher learning, and relationship with mentors. This is a time to reevaluate and your belief systems and pursue spiritual or academic discipline. Moreover, remedies, if I say so, chant Om Shanishwaraya Namaha on Saturdays or visit Hanuman temple. That's the best remedy to pacify Saturn. Over to you, Smonika ji.
Thank you, Manoj. So here we are discussing Jupiter's transit in the Gemini Rashi. So for this one, Jupiter will be transiting through your third house and in the Gemini Rashi. This one is not, if you consider, this is not a best placement for Jupiter. During this time, you may not feel like very bold or confrontational. So what happens is, but you will get the wisdom that will help you to navigate through the situations through your intellect, not being impulsive about it. So the aspects that we are getting from here are on 7th house, 10th, 9th house, and 11th house. So 7th house aspect can make your relationship very good with your spouse or business partners, and it will help improve the mutual respect for each other. There would be harmony among everyone. So, and your social standing will also improve. So there are business ventures, and there would be that will expand, and the new opportunities will come up for you. The aspect on the 9th house, it will help in the good relationship with your father, your bosses, mentors, gurus. So that is a very good aspect towards a relationship with your seniors as well. So from the spiritual perspective, you may feel kind of a pull towards the spirituality, and you may get an opportunity to visit temples, ashrams, otherwise. And this time you will be aligned towards your dharma. So the next aspect is on 11th house, and that 11th house shows our gains and our network. So you can expect a expansion in this house related to these areas, where you will be gaining from your job or business maybe, and your friend circle will also increase. So with this, over to Anita ji for Rahu.
Thank you. Thank you, Smarnika ji. Rahu Maharaj in the 11th house is beneficial. 11th house, it represents your social circle, your friendships and profits. Some sankalpas will arise and you will see them get fulfilled. Your earnings will expand and your losses will constrict. You will live well and you will reap good karmic benefits. Rahu, along with Saturn in Pisces, may give you sleeplessness and emotional disturbances. Best way to address them? Meditation. Watch out for illnesses which are caused by viruses, waterborne viruses. And Rahu will aspect the 3rd house and the 7th house. So Rahu Maharaj's influence will be felt in your communication, your siblings, short journey, marriage, and business contracts. Keep Dharma in mind while addressing these situations. Now coming to Ketu. Ketu, he moves from Virgo to Leo, and Ketu in the 5th house is a time for spiritual upliftment. Time to learn mantras, as Ketu in the 5th will bestow upon you mantra siddhis. You will feel like leaving your old patterns behind and starting something fresh. Feeding stray dogs is a good way to balance Ketu's energy. Now I'm going to, Madhavanji will be the next speaker.
Yeah, over to Taurus Rashi, Rishabha Rashi, ascendant or moon sign. Saturn is majestically sitting in the 11th bhav. Your network could increase. Your dedication and hard work in financial pursuits could remarkably lead to increased wealth as well. Though one needs to put a little more hard work to see that benefits of increased income. Also, exercise caution when dealing with your colleagues. Saturn has a drishti on your lagna, so this could increase some vata, some toxins into that could also lead you to a state of lethargy. To counteract this, add more pranayamas, exercises to your daily routine. Saturn has a drishti on your 5th house. So for parents, your heightened expectations may spark some challenges with your children. For students, the pace of your education could slow down. So little more pranayamas, little more concentration can help you. For couples, slight dryness might come into your romantic life as well. Saturn has an influence on your 8th house, which could amplify your work pressure, It also shows you'll do a little more hard work towards your work, though you should remain vigilant of any potential accidents that could happen. So little more caution when you are driving. And on a brighter note, those who are engaged in research might find themselves on the verge of discovering something new. Watch out, especially when Saturn turns retrograde on these particular dates. We believe with retrogression, the drishti also can reverse. So the drishti will fall on your 3, 6, and 10th house. So caution is required during these days because that could potentially stir some challenges at your work environment. Yeah. So our team will now talk about Jupiter.
Jai Gurudev. So Jupiter moves to the second bhava for Taurus ascendants and Taurus moons and is blessing you with a spiritual family environment fueled by knowledge. You might want to pay attention to advice from your family. This is also a very good time when Gurudev blesses you to get skillful at managing your finances and being more conscious about the food choices you make. Jupiter's aspect on your 6th house of job and debts will help keep both at bay through the transit. Gurudev's aspect on the 8th house will push you towards research, deeper meditations, study of the occult sciences, and even samadhi. Gurudev's aspect on the 10th house of profession will make you turn your attention to your commitments and goals at work and lean away from domestic affairs. So get ready to travel for work, but remember to keep a close watch on your digestion, on your digestive health. Don't indulge in diets that reduce your prana. Eat healthy and keep your energies high while your eye is on the ball in your work. When Jupiter moves to the 3rd bhava till December 5th for about a month and a half, you will show up with wisdom and knowledge in situations where you need to show more courage, more grit. For those with younger siblings, pay heed to their advice because their words may serve as words of wisdom. Jupiter encourages spiritual journeys and will bring blessings to your house of partnerships, your marital relationships. You will also get support and blessings from your mentors, your gurus, bosses, and most importantly, your father. Now we are going to look at Rahu and Ketu for Taurus ascendants. Over to you, Heenaji.
For Taurus ascendant and moon sign, Rahu Maharaj will be transiting over their 10th house. This is an excellent period for career advancement. You may feel highly ambitious and driven to achieve your goals. If you work hard in this period, you will surely get Rahu Maharaj blessings. There may be increased desire for recognition, appreciation in the workplace, and potential opportunities to work with foreign organization or relocate to abroad. Great time for professions like where we need to create Maya on the screen, like actors or social media influencers. The presence of Ketu Maharaj in the 4th house may lead to desire to move away from your home environment. That could also create emotional imbalances or discontentment or distance in family relationships, particularly with your mother. It is advised to be mindful of your mother's health and well-being during this time. Listening to Ganapati Atharva Shirsh chanting is recommended. With Rahu Maharaj positioned in the 10th house and Ketu Maharaj in the 4th house, native focus will strongly lean towards career growth, status, and professional recognition, and might cause some disinterest in the domestic affairs. Rahu Maharaj aspect on the 2nd house may cause occasional misunderstandings within the family. However, the benefic influence of Jupiter in the same house will provide wisdom, maturity to handle these situations. Similarly, Rahu Maharaj influence on the 6th house could bring minor health concerns or conflicts with subordinates. But Jupiter's aspect here again acts as a protective force. To strengthen Guru's energy here, it is highly recommended to regularly perform Guru Puja if you are a Guru Puja Pandit, or you can listen to Guru Puja or chant Guru Mantras. Now we will move on to the next Rashi, that is Gemini. Over to you, Tanayaji.
Yes. So for all the Geminis out there, Shani Dev is moving to your 10th house of karma, career, and profession. Shani Dev, being the Karaka of the 10th house, is there to test you, is there to see how you perform your karmas. Therefore, it is extremely important that we are very ethical in everything we do. Needless to say, it is going to be a time to put in all the hard work that you can. It's also possible that your work may slow down for some time, but we still need to put our best out, because it is during these 2.5 years that what you do, you will get the results of it during Shani Dev's next transit into Cancer. So, and from here, Shani Dev is aspecting the 12th house, which means that there might be an increase in expenses. However, it may also lead to foreign travels due to work. Saturn is aspecting the 4th house, so you might need to be a bit careful about your mother's health, may lead to some emotional troubles or problems with property and vehicles. Shanidev is also aspecting the 7th house, so you need to deal a bit more carefully in your business dealings and pay a bit more attention to your spouse during this time. While Shanidev goes retrograde, it is very important that you do not let the heightened anxiety take over you. You also have to be very careful regarding your health and try and keep accidents at bay by just being more aware. During this particular retrograde phase, my suggestion is to chant the Hanuman Chalisa, which should be greatly beneficial to you. Monica ji will take us through the next Jupiter transit.
For Gemini signs, Jupiter is transiting to your 1st house. People are going to be benefited with your presence. It's going to be a great time to dive deeper into spiritual wisdom and sadhana, as it's going to cover your entire Dharma Trikona. Jupiter is going to aspect your 5th, 7th, and 9th house. Means your children, students, spouse, partners, your father, your bosses, and your guru are going to be benefited with your support. And it's a good time to enhance your relations with all these. During this time, take good care of your health. And around October 18th to December 5th, Jupiter is transiting to your 2nd house for around 2 months. So it's an exaltation sign. So you would see growth in family and finances. To make the best use of this time, you can chant Guru Mantra and Guru Puja. Over to you, Shami ji.
Jai Gurudev. For all Gemini ascendants or Gemini moon signs, Rahu Maharaj will move to your 9th house on May 18th, and Ketu Maharaj will simultaneously move to your 3rd house on May 18th. So Rahu Maharaj moving into the 9th house might create some doubts related to dharma or religion, or your worries might go up with respect to your father. Rahu Maharaj's aspect on the Lagna can create too many thoughts. You might feel indecisiveness in your thoughts. Rahu Maharaj's aspect on the 5th house can spark some romantic affairs. And if you're students, you might be feeling disturbed with studies. You might find yourself scrolling the phones more. Ketu Maharaj moving into the 3rd house can create some conflicts with your siblings. So beware on that aspect. Whenever Rahu Maharaj moves to the 9th house and Ketu Maharaj moves to the 3rd house, so Rahu Maharaj हमारे 9th house में जब जाते हैं, जो कि भाग्य का स्थान है, केतु महाराज कर्म के स्थान पे जाते हैं, तो कर्म से इंसान डिटैच हो जाता है. और भाग्य के बारे में सोचने लगता है। इंसान ऐसा सोचता है कि कर्म करने से कोई होता नहीं है, जो होता है भाग्य से ही होता है। तो ऐसी परिस्थितियों से आपको दिक्कत हो सकती है भविष्य में, उसके लिए आप तैयार रहें। हालांकि डरने की कोई बात नहीं है, गुरुदेव का भी एस्पेक्ट है जेमिनी लग्न वालों के लिए, जेमिनी मून साइन वालों के लिए। तो अपने धर्म के प्रति अपनी निष्ठा को बनाए रखें। आई वुड जस्ट सजेस्ट बी स्टेडफास्ट इन योर faith and hold on to your dharma. Also, if you are having conflicts or not having clarity, then chant Ganesh Atharva Shirsham. Apart from this, I would just say that these transits are going to be overall good for you only because there could be some association with foreign land also. That's it. Moving on to the next Rashi, Cancer.
Thank you, Shramik ji. Cancer Rashi and Lagna. There is good news for you. Expect great relief as Shani Dev moves from your 8th house into your 9th. You get relief from your Ashtam Shani that you have been going through for the last 2.5 years. Shani Dev is a strict teacher and a disciplinarian, as we've all learned. In the 9th house, these energies of Shani Dev will manifest as your bosses, father, guru, seniors, and authority figures. So be sure to maintain discipline at work and in everything you do. Your actions will be scrutinized by your bosses and seniors through a microscope. And while this can sound terrifying at first, know that Shani Dev puts you through a rigorous test before he rewards only the deserving. From the 9th house, Shani Dev aspects your 11th house of gains, elder siblings, and friends. Expect some troubles in these relationships, while also an increase in gains and income. Shani Dev from here also aspects your 3rd house of courage and younger siblings. Some strain may be seen. So exercise restraint and diplomacy and dharma in your dealings with them. Shani Dev aspects your 6th house of job, rogue rain, and shatru. So clearly the lessons for this transit of Shani Dev for Cancer ascendants and moon sign will revolve around work in general, your relationship with your father, bosses, seniors, siblings, and competitors. My word of advice, and also in a sense a karmic remedy, will be for you to work hard and be disciplined in your approach. Follow your dharma, and you are sure to gain victory over any adverse situation. The next 2.5 years may need you to give your best, but the rewards are sure to come in exact proportions to the efforts you put in, because Shani Dev delays but never denies. I now hand it over to Aditya ji to take everyone through what may be expected from the transit of Guru Maharaj or Jupiter for the Cancer moon sign and Lagna.
Thank you, Siddharji. For Cancer Rashi, Gurudev will be in your 12th house from 14th May onwards. Then from 18th October for a period of 1.5 months, he will be in your 1st house. This 1st house is a relatively better position of Gurudev. The 12th house is not considered the best position because it's one of the dustans. So in the 12th house, you may see during that period, your expenses may expand. However, they will not go out of hand completely. It's a good idea to do donations during this period. If you're a Guru Puja Pandit, you can perform Guru Puja or attend Guru Pujas. Traveling to meet Gurudev or doing Guru Seva is an excellent idea during this period. Foreign travel or ashram visits are also a very high likelihood. Any long distance travel may happen because of spiritual reasons as well as for job, as your 6th lord and 9th lord is in the 12th house. Overall, this is a good time period for your job. You may see promotion or a new job coming your way. His aspect on 8th house is favorable for you to learn occult sciences if you're interested, or even if you're into research, it is an excellent time. 4th house also has Guru's aspect. You will later see that there is Rahu Maharaj's aspect also. So I would say that whatever the issue may be, just know that Guru's blessings are also there. So things will be okay. I will now hand it over to Sudhanshu ji for Rahu and Ketu Maharaj's transit.
For Cancer ascendant, the Rahu Maharaj is moving to 8th Bhava and Ketu Maharaj simultaneously goes to the 2nd Bhava from 18th of May 2025. So राहु महाराज 8वें भाव में रिसर्च को प्रमोट करते हैं और हमारे अकल्ट साइंस के लिए भी बहुत अच्छे हैं। तो इस समय हम लोग अकल्ट साइंस में और गहरे और डीप में जा सकते हैं। अष्टम भाव के राहु महाराज हमें एंजाइटी देते हैं और या अचानक से बहुत बड़ा लाभ भी दे सकते हैं। इस समय अष्टम भाव के राहु महाराज इनहेरिटेंस में भी आपको बहुत ही इंटरेस्टेड बनाएंगे या अपने स्पाउस के वेल्थ में भी। और चूंकि ये रिसर्च और मिजरीज के लिए बहुत ही अच्छा भाव है तो आप अपनी सारी एनर्जी को रिसर्च या दूसरों की मिजरी को रिजॉल्व करने में लगा सकते हैं। केतु महाराज दूसरे भाव में आपको डिटैच बना सकते हैं, अपने फैमिली के प्रति डिटैचमेंट और या धन के प्रति डिटैचमेंट भी ला सकते हैं। फूड के बारे में अगर बताएं तो हमें इस समय सात्विक भोजन करें और बाहर का खाना जोमेटो स्विगी से ऑर्डर ना करें। और चूंकि ये हमारा स्पीच का भी भाव है और यहाँ पे फायरी साइन भी है तो हमारे स्पीच में भी हार्शनेस आ सकती है। सो हमें अपने जबान का ध्यान रखना चाहिए। और केतु महाराज के शांति के लिए हम गणेश अथर्व शीर्षम का को सुन सकते हैं। और नेक्स्ट राशि के लिए I will call Manoj ji to take it over for Leo.
राइट, सो लियो एसेंडेंट्स, शनि महाराज आपके पाइसिस यानी कि 8वें घर में आए हैं। दिस इज मार्क्स अष्टम शनि। ये एक पीरियड होता है जिसमें वी कैन एक्सपेक्ट अ डीप ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन एंड इंटेंस इनर वर्क। सैटर्न रूल करते हैं आपके 6वें और 7वें भाव को, तो इसमें यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट कि हेल्थ में इश्यूज आ सकते हैं और रिलेशनशिप्स में और पार्टनरशिप्स में भी इश्यूज आ सकते हैं क्योंकि ये दोनों घर के स्वामी हैं। इमोशनल और साइकोलॉजिकल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो सकता है। अष्टम शनि ज़्यादा करके अच्छा नहीं माना जाता है क्योंकि ये एक डीप ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, एक स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से हम कह सकते हैं कि इट ब्रिंग्स अ वेरी वेरी बिग चेंज इन योर सेल्फ। सो every Leo ascendant needs to be very very focused, very disciplined, and definitely it will be good for you. Saturn का एस्पेक्ट 8वें घर से 10वें घर में यानी कि करियर के हाउस में एस्पेक्ट कर रहा है। सो वर्क प्रेशर बढ़ सकता है, प्रोग्रेस थोड़ा स्लो हो सकता है। दूसरे भाव को भी वो एस्पेक्ट कर रहा है यानी कि फाइनेंस और फैमिली, तो थोड़ा पैसों के मामले में फैमिली कम्युनिकेशंस कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स हो सकते हैं। सो जस्ट अवॉइड इट। फिर वो 5th हाउस यानी कि आपके क्रिएटिविटी हो गया, चिल्ड्रन हो गए एंड रोमांस हो गया। सो ये सब मामलों में भी थोड़े डिस्टर्बेंसेस आ सकते हैं। सो यू नीड टू बी केयरफुल। बेसिकली अष्टम शनि ऐसा बोला जाता है कि इट शेड्स योर ओल्ड कार्मिक स्किन टू इवॉल्व, टू राइज वाइजर। सो एंश्योर लाइक you be disciplined in your life. Try to meditate and pray to Lord Shani. Chant Hanuman Chalisa and definitely you will be wiser. Over to Monica ji.
Okay. So Jupiter in Leo Rashi will be transiting through the 11th house, and this is nothing short of a blessing for the time period that Jupiter is going to be there. So it is a time period where it will give you gains and wish fulfillment will be happening. So it is a very good time. So regarding the financial gains, so it may not happen over time, but the thing is when it will happen, it will last long and it will be solid. There can be, you can expect unexpected gains from stock market or occult knowledge or inheritance. So it could be there, but in case if it has been done, it has been guided through your wisdom and intuitive power, then it would be great. So another thing that 11th house represents is your network. So you can expect increase in your network or friends group, and so the the circle may not be very big, but if you have some close friends, then you will have actually true friends, and there will be a depth to your friendship. So people you will attract are kind of like will be spiritual in nature, and they will have the deep support for you. During this time, you can listen to your elder siblings. That will their advice can help you see through some good opportunities, I would say. So the aspects that Jupiter will have is on the third house, the fifth house, and on the seventh house. So on third house, the aspect when it is doing, then you can expect to increase in your communication and courage. So you can share, you will be sharing a good relationship with your younger siblings, and you can listen to them, and maybe that will open up some opportunities for you. During this time, you can express yourself through confidence, and in that way it will be showing your courage in that area. So the aspect on the fifth house, so fifth house is normally for the spiritual growth and creativity. And if you want to deepen your spiritual practices through mantra sadhana, so this would be a best time to start it. If you are looking for higher education, so go for it. It is good for that as well. And if you are planning to expand your family, or you are planning to start a new family, so the next aspect is on the seventh house, and the seventh house is for the spouse and business partners. So the relationship overall will be very good, and you can expect some collaboration and mutual respect growing over the time, and it will be good for your business ventures as well. So with this, I will hand it over to Anika for our one.
Rahu in the seventh house will make you obsess about your partner and make you neglect yourself. If you're not married, there is a chance of marriage in the horizon. You may focus on expanding your business, or you may try new entrepreneurial ventures. Rahu is aspecting the third house and the 11th house. So you will see Rahu's influence may cause miscommunication with your siblings and your extended network of friends. Now coming to Ketu, Ketu is in Lagna. So you will go deep inwards, and you may also practice detachment, dispassion. One thing is, it sometimes, in order to, it aspects your Ketu aspects your fifth house and your ninth house and creates issues. The best way to combat this is to chant the Shiva Panchakshari mantra. And with this, I will hand it over to Madhwanji.
Yeah. Virgo or Kanya Rashi, Saturn has now gracefully moved to your seventh bhav. So this, although could show some struggle in the marriage, after this struggle, it will lead to a new, strengthened and beautiful commitment. In business partnership, there could be some increased effort and occasional disagreements may come, but rest assured, these challenges will eventually lead you to a very good positive partnership as well. So your partners, whether in life or in business, may offer some pointed criticism which serves as a valuable catalyst for your growth. So advice is listen to them, listen to their criticism. Saturn's drishti falls both on your ninth and fourth house. So this could potentially trigger some communication troubles with your father, boss, mentors, as well as your mother. So both parents it is advised that you take extra care in your interactions with them. Saturn's drishti is also on your ascendant or moon sign. So already you might be seeing slight increase in lethargy or sluggishness if regular yoga, pranayamas, exercises are neglected. So a vigorous practice of these disciplines will definitely help you overcome this toxins as well as sluggishness, especially when Saturn turns retrograde, as the drishti reverses as well. So expect more lethargy, little more trouble at your office with the management, with the bosses, some potential tensions with your children, some troubles in your romantic life can also be seen during this time. Troubles at work could definitely be seen during this time. So it is advised to have extra discipline of body, mind, and speech. This could potentially save you from a lot of troubles. Now we will gracefully move to Jupiter's effects.
Thank you, Madhavanji. So Gurudev transits to the 10th bhava for Virgo ascendants or Virgo moons. And this will make you feel like you really know it all. And in fact, you might think you know it better than anyone else. But just remember, you're going to falter at work if you preach and you don't execute. So don't show off, don't boast that you have all this wisdom and all this knowledge. Instead, remind yourself to keep a low profile. This placement of Gurudev in the 10th bhava is definitely good for professionals in the finance field, those who are teaching, and those in the consulting profession. Jupiter's aspect on the second house will help support a healthy bank balance, and its benefic aspect on the fourth house will bring well-being for your mother and your assets, your properties and your vehicles. It will give you relief from your financial burdens and any diseases. Overall, it's a good time to live a well-balanced life. Then Gurudev moves to the 11th bhava on October 18th, and this is a fantastic placement. You might get blessed with tremendous gains and win the company of some very wise friends. Now let's look at Rahu and Ketu for Virgo ascendants. Heenaji?
For Virgo ascendant and moon sign, Rahu Maharaj will be transiting over their 6th house. This placement is highly auspicious as it grants the strength and courage to effectively confront all your enemies, overcome competition, and navigate through challenges. The 6th house is associated with illness, death, and adversaries. Rahu Maharaj influence here can help neutralize or even eliminate the negative effect typically associated with this house. With Rahu Maharaj aspect on 10th house combined with Jupiter placement in the 10th house will encourage you to work harder and prove your worth at your workplace. With Rahu Maharaj and Jupiter aspecting each other during this period, we need to mitigate the negative influence of this combined energy in the 2nd and the 10th house. So you can chant Guru Puja if you are a Guru Puja Pandit, or you can listen to Guru Puja and chant any Guru Mantra. On the other hand, Ketu Maharaj is transiting over your 12th house. It is again a wonderful position for Ketu Maharaj because it indicates a strong inclination towards spiritual pursuits. For those who have not yet started their spiritual journey, this period may impart a deep inner calling. For those already on this path, may experience samadhi. It will become easier for you to let go trivial matters and focus on what truly matters. You may notice improvements in the quality of your sleep also during this period. Now we will move on to Libra Rashi. Over to you, Danayaji.
Thank you, Hina. So for Tula or Libra Rashi, Saturn moves to the 6th house. Now, this is wonderful news for all of you, again, who have been having problems with enemies or diseases. Shani Dev is going to give you respite from the diseases that you have been facing with your competition. You will come out as a winner. So it's quite positive on that sector. However, with the newfound energy that you will have, because you don't have to deal with these certain problems, it is important that you channelize this energy through doing seva. Doing seva would benefit you greatly in all other aspects of your lives as well. Also, for people who want to look at taking student loans or home loans, this can be a very good time to do so. Now, Shani Dev sitting in the 6th house is having his 3rd aspect on the 8th house, which may trigger some more complex challenges in health, like chronic diseases. So you need to look at that. Or there might be some disturbances coming through your in-laws. So just make sure that you are taking care of that. Shani Dev is also aspecting your 12th house. So you might see a slight increase in your expenses. And also this will not be a very conducive time to travel into foreign lands. Shani Dev's 10th aspect is there on your 3rd house, which means that it is a time to deal cautiously with your siblings. Don't get into a sibling rivalry, and watch out into your communication. Make sure that what you're putting out there is well thought of and just doesn't come out impulsively. During the time that Shani Dev goes retrograde, because the Drishti also goes retrograde, it will be very important that we do some sort of a remedy in keeping ourselves calm. And I would suggest the Shiva Shadakshari mantra to take care of us during this time. Over to you, Monica ji.
Thank you, Tanaya ji. For Libra sign, your Ashtam Guru is ending, and your Dharma will be reinforced again. And Jupiter is transiting to your 9th house, which is the house of Guru, Father, bosses. So you should listen to the advice coming from these people. It's a good time to visit pilgrimage or be in the presence of a Guru. Jupiter is aspecting your 1st, 3rd, and 5th house. So it's going to bless you with higher knowledge and learnings, which you would be able to communicate and spread. It's a good time for your children, if you already have, or if you want to plan a family. Be cautious about falling into the trap of feeling like I'm the guru or I'm the boss. From October 18 to December 5th, Jupiter will be transiting to your 10th house. So maintain a little caution at workplace. Chant Guru Mantra and Guru Puja if you have learned, to take the best use of this time. Over to you, Shaumek.
Thank you, Monica ji. So for all Libra ascendants or Libra moon sign, we'll see Rahu Maharaj is going to move to your 5th house on May 18th, and simultaneously Ketu Maharaj will be moving to your 11th house. Now Rahu Maharaj जब 5वें भाव में स्थित होते हैं, उनका जब गोचर होता है, तो ये आप अगर स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो कुछ आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स स्टडीज करने के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. अगर आप कुछ रिसर्च ओरिएंटेड रोल में पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, कोई केस स्टडीज टाइप की चीज़ आप करना चाहते हैं, तो उसके लिए ये बहुत सपोर्टिव टाइम रहेगा. राहु महाराज की दृष्टि 9th हाउस पे होती है, तो फॉरेन ट्रैवल या लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल करने की इच्छा आपके अंदर हो सकती है. वन मोर थिंग, Rahu Maharaj sitting on the 5th house and Ketu Maharaj sitting on the 11th house can create a situation where you might feel like you're having too many desires, but although you'd be seeing that very little is getting fructified. So that may lead to some frustration. So Sanyam and patience and some detachment is the key. Ketu Maharaj sitting on the 11th house might give you some detachment from gains. There could be some conflicts with your friends. So take care on that aspect. Rahu Maharaj's aspect on the Lagna could create some indecisive thoughts, but nothing to worry, because for all Libra signs, Jupiter would be placed in your 9th house, also aspecting the Lagna. So that will take care of it. So just hold on to your Guru, hold on to your Dharma, and keep chanting Guru Pujas. That's it. So we'll move to the next Rashi.
Thank you for that. We are now at Scorpio. So for Scorpio, Rashi or Moon or Lagna, Shanidev is transiting your 5th house of children, romance, education, and mantra chanting for the next 2.5 years. The transit is through a Pisces Rashis, which is a Jupiterian sign, which already gives you an intuitive wisdom of how to balance relationships with romance. But Shanidev's transit here will definitely shake things up. If you're a student, I would suggest you don't succumb to lethargy. Make sure you're working harder than the others to get good results. For parents, situations related with children may need your attention. For the next 2.5 years, you may find that chanting mantras may come easily to you. So as a remedy, I would suggest chanting Guru mantras or Shanidev's mantras may be very beneficial. Shanidev's 3rd aspect will influence your house of marriage and partnership. The effect may be felt on both. You may feel irritable, and an overall dryness may be felt in marital relations. Shanidev's 7th aspect will be on the 11th house of friends, network, and gains. Unless you're earning through ethical means, know that the slightest compromise on your ethics while earning will bring swift justice by Shanidev. If you deviate from your dharma, it could spoil your gains and create troubles in your network of friends, and even with your elder siblings. Shanidev demands discipline and authenticity, integrity and honesty. If you follow Shanidev's rules, Shanidev will not hurt you. Especially when Shanidev goes retrograde between July 13th and November 28th, 2025, his drishti reverses. So be sure that he is going to be looking at you through a microscope. Remember to follow your dharma with your highest sense of integrity. Saturn's 10th aspect is on the 2nd house of accumulated wealth and family. As Shanidev is aspecting both your 11th house of gains and 2nd house of accumulated wealth, an increase in status, income, and wealth is sure to come. In fact, with Jupiter aspecting your 2nd house from the middle of May 2025, things are definitely looking up, and especially with your finances. But for more details on how Guru Maharaj's aspect on the 2nd house will manifest and other results, I hand it over to Aditya Ji to elaborate further.
Thank you, Siddharth. So for Scorpio Rashi, Gurudev will be in your 8th house from 14th May onwards. From October 18th, for a short duration of 1.5 months, he will move to your 9th house. This 9th house placement is relatively better. You will receive blessings of Guru. Relations with father and boss can be expected to be good during this period. Overall, majority of time, Guru will spend in the 8th house. 8th house transit of Guru is not very favorable. It is called the Ashtam Guru. So you can think about it that your guiding light is in a dark pit. It is important not to take rash decisions during this period. If there is any important decision that you need to take and you happen to have a Guru in your life, it is very good idea to take his direct guidance. If you are on the spiritual path and you feel disappointed for any reason, know that this is a temporary phase and will pass very quickly. If you are into art of living, it is a very good idea to do advanced course every 3 to 6 months. Doing Guru Puja, attending Guru Puja or listening to Guru Puja chanting is again a very good idea. Chant Guru mantras. Your 5th Lord is in the 8th house. So if you're a student or if you're in education business, it may not be the most favorable time. Having said that, if you're interested in learning occult sciences or if you're in research, this is a very good time for you. As Siddharth was saying, it is an excellent time for wealth accumulation with Drishti on the 2nd house. Also has a drishti on 12th house, so you may see your expenses expand, as well as there might be travel to long distance, including foreign lands, as well as ashram visits. In the next section, you will hear about Rahu Maharaj's placement in the 4th house. Also know that Guru has a drishti over there, so things will be manageable. I will now hand it over to Sudhanshu ji for Rahu Maharaj and Ketu Maharaj's transit.
Thank you, Aditya ji. So for Scorpio, Rahu Maharaj will be transiting to 4th bhava and Ketu Maharaj in 10th bhava. So Ketu Maharaj in 10th bhava, that is the bhav of karma, वहां से आपको डिटैच कर देंगे. तो आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि जॉब मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ या उसमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं रहेगा. लेकिन ये समय आपको जॉब को पकड़ के रखने का है. इस समय कोई डिसीजन ना लें कि जॉब चेंज करने का या बिजनेस चेंज करने का. ये टेम्पररी फेज है. तो इस समय आप गणेश अथर्व शीर्षम का कोर्स सुन सकते हैं, जो कि आपकी बुद्धि को सही रखेगा, सही डायरेक्शन में रखेगा. और राहु महाराज 4th हाउस में है, तो वो आपको ऑब्सेशन की तरफ ले जा सकते हैं, किसी एसेट को पाने के लिए या प्रॉपर्टी को लेने के लिए. आपको ऐसा लग सकता है कि हाँ, जो मैं प्रॉपर्टी ले रहा हूँ वो सही अच्छी है या सही है, लेकिन क्योंकि राहु माया कारक है, तो बाद में ये भी हो सकता है कि बाद में पता चले कि ये फ्रॉड था. तो कोई भी प्रॉपर्टी लेने के पहले ये सजेशन रहेगा कि आप उसकी अच्छी से जांच पड़ताल कर लें, तभी आप कोई प्रॉपर्टी लें. राहु महाराज 4th हाउस में आपकी माँ के हेल्थ को भी अफेक्ट कर सकता है, तो आप अपनी माँ के हेल्थ का रेगुलर चेकअप कराएं, और ये आपको एक हीलिंग कैरियर के पोटेंशियल के रूप में भी उभर के आ सकता है. और केतु महाराज जो 10th भाव में है, वो एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स, स्टॉक मार्केट एनालिस्ट और हीलर्स के लिए अच्छा काम करते हैं, तो उनके लिए ये बेनिफिशियल रहेगा. नाउ नेक्स्ट राशि इज सैजिटेरियस एंड इट विल बी टेकन बाय मनोज जी.
राइट, सो सैजिटेरियस ascendants के लिए शनिदेव विल बी इन द 4th हाउस. ये बेस्ट टाइम है अगर उनको प्रॉपर्टी लेना हो तो, बट एट द सेम टाइम उनकी मदर की हेल्थ के लिए भी इश्यूज आ सकते हैं. सो द पर्सन नीड्स टू बी केयरफुल फॉर सम लंग इश्यूज और चेस्ट इश्यूज और एनीथिंग रिलेटेड टू हिज और हर मदर. सैटर्न का एस्पेक्ट 6th राशि में है, जो कि हेल्थ अगेन उनकी खुद की हेल्थ को भी इश्यूज दे सकता है. सो नीड टू बी केयरफुल. डिसिप्लिन होना चाहिए उनकी लाइफ में, क्योंकि ये डेली रूटीन को भी बताता है. सैटर्न का 7th एस्पेक्ट 10th हाउस में है, यानी कि वो काम के क्षेत्र में भी उनको थोड़ी स्लोनेस दिख सकती है. सो ही नीड्स टू बी अगेन वेरी मच विजिलेंट एंड वेरी मच एक्टिव इन हिज वर्क लाइफ एज वेल. इनकी 10वीं दृष्टि लग्न पे पड़ रही है, तो अगेन ही नीड्स टू बी वेरी एक्टिव. ये जितना एक्टिव रहेंगे अपने लाइफ में, उतना वो अपने ये जो शनि के 2.5 साल के जो गोचर हैं उसमें वो अच्छे से पार कर पाएंगे. ओवर टू यू मनिका जी.
Thank you, Manoj. So, for Sagittarius natives, Jupiter's transit through the 7th house is a deeply enriching placement, especially when it comes to relationship or partnership. This alignment often brings a wise, nurturing, and spiritually inclined person, a spouse, someone whose influence leads to a personal growth. So, listening to your partner's advice can open new doors for opportunity, and their presence may become a source of emotional support for you. So, in case of the 7th house, the again it shows your image, also shows the social image. So you have to look after that, and it may grow as well, being Jupiter's sitting in the 7th house. So Jupiter's aspect will be on 11th house, 1st house, that is your lagna, and 3rd house. So Jupiter aspect on the 11th house and financial gains. So you that your friend circle will increase. You may have some good friends, and because when Jupiter's aspect is there, you will have very good spiritual friends who will support you, and with financial gains, you can expect the gains from your job and business as well. Next aspect is on Lagna. So when Jupiter is aspecting your Lagna, you can expect a personal growth for a particular person and a better health, and you will have the clarity of your purpose. So you may find yourself becoming optimistic and wise and aligned to your higher self. Physically and mentally, you will feel more balanced and uplifted. So Jupiter's next aspect is on your third house. That is your house for your younger siblings, your courage, and your communication. So you will feel encouraged, and you will think of expressing yourself with your writing skills, or maybe you'd like to have a teaching, and you will share a good relationship with your younger brother, so or sister, so younger siblings, and it would be a good time to listen to them and get their opinions on matters that you are inclined towards. So yeah, that's all for Jupiter. So you're over to you, Anita ji.
Thank you, Smarnika ji. Rahu Maharaj in the third house is an excellent position. Tumba chanagide. It will make you bold, courageous, out of the box thinker. You will believe in self effort rather than luck. And you will take bold steps during this time. And you will try communicating more through social media. Rahu Maharaj's aspect is on the 7th house and also on the 11th house. And this can influence your marriage, your partnership, social networks. So keep Dharma in all these fields and you'll see you will do very well. Ketu Maharaj in the 9th house indicates frequent travels for work or spiritual purposes. Father and boss both are ignored. And your guru, you will visit your guru, and your guru will be your discipliner. During this time, you will learn a lot and you will reflect a lot from what you have learned. So I'm done with Ketu's placement, and now I'll hand it over to Madhvanji.
Yeah, for our Capricorn, Makar Rashi or Lagna moon sign friends, Shani Dev has moved to your third bhava. This transit bestows upon you renewed courage and boldness in taking initiatives. Also, your communication will be more diplomatic and polished. However, be mindful of potential challenges that may arise with your younger siblings, especially. Shanidev's drishti is on 5th and 9th. That advises that luck alone will not suffice in your endeavors during this transit, meaning your success will be shaped more by your own efforts rather than mere chance. This Shanidev's transit could prompt you to scrutinize or be a little more strict with your children, may slow down your learning ability and create some tensions in your romantic life as well. Troubles may be seen with parents, boss, or mentors. As Shanidev's gaze is also upon your 12th house, caution is advised during travels. A possibility of increase in your expenses seen, sometimes unnecessary as well. And the need for discipline in spending is definitely there during this transit. Finally, when Shanidev becomes retrograde, the dates can be seen on your screen. These dates, Shanidev's drishti becomes more severe on your Lagna, 6th and 9th house. This heightened energy could manifest in some potential health troubles if not balanced by continuous practice of yoga. So exercise, yoga, pranayamas are very, very important during this transit. Additionally, you can also start chanting Hanuman Chalisha, any Shanidev's mantras. that can greatly control the potential troubles. Now let's explore Gurudev's transit, Jupiter's transit.
Thank you, Madhavanji. As Gurudev moves into the 6th house on May 14th for Capricorn ascendants and those with Capricorn moons, you'll find yourself increasingly focused on repetitive tasks. And while this transit may lead to a possible uptick in health issues and some financial burdens, it will also equip you with the wisdom. Gurudev blesses you with the knowledge and the wisdom to deal with these challenges. So you'll approach your money matters and family dynamics with more insight, fostering a more cordial atmosphere at home. During this time, you may also notice respect and acknowledgement coming to you from foreign lands and settings like ashrams. Your ability to handle enemies and competition will sharpen because you rely on wisdom rather than confrontation. Fortunately, the likelihood of hospitalization may decrease as you develop strategies to effectively manage health and financial concerns. On October 18th, Gurudev transitions into the 7th house for a month and a half, bringing a wealth of knowledge to your partnerships and your marital relationships, but romance may definitely take a back seat. And just remember that your spouse is likely to be very wise and very insightful, so make sure that you listen to their advice. This will be a good time to benefit from their strengths and their merits. Now let's look at Rahu and Ketu for Capricorn ascendants. Heenaji?
For Capricorn ascendant and moon sign, Rahu Maharaj will be transiting over their 2nd house. In this transit, there may be a desire to indulge in unhealthy food habits. It is strongly advised to maintain a balanced and mindful diet during this period. This transit may also lead to misunderstandings or tension within the family. However, the benefic aspect of Jupiter on the 2nd house provides support in resolving such issues with maturity. You may also experience a growing obsession with financial matters, particularly your bank balance. There could be an impulse to make quick investments or financial decisions. It is important to exercise caution, seek proper guidance, and avoid hasty moves when it comes to managing or growing your finances. Rahu aspect on the 6th house, where Jupiter is already positioned, can potentially aggravate your health concerns. Regular health checkups are recommended. Here also, strengthening Jupiter influence through Guru Puja, if you're a Guru Puja Pandit, or listening to Guru Puja, or doing any Guru Mantra chanting will also help. On the other hand, Ketu Maharaj transit to the 8th house may create a tendency to become emotionally distant from your in-laws if married. At the same time, it may awaken a deep interest in occult sciences. This is an ideal time to begin your journey with disciplines such as Ashtanga Yoga, Ayurveda, Jyotish, and healing. Now we will explore Aquarius Rashi transit. Over to you, Tanayaji.
Thank you, Heenaji. So for all Aquarius Kumbh Rashi people, it has been a very difficult last 5 years of Sade Sati going on in your life. This transit of Shanidev into Pisces is the 3rd and the last phase of Sade Sati for your Aquarius moon signs. You must have gone through the heat, the peak, and the intensity that Shanidev uses while testing you. But now is when the healing phase begins. Saturn helps in finishing your pending karmas. Saturn sitting in your 2nd house is going to be very good for you accumulating your wealth. It will also help you reduce expenses, and you will be able to save money. So your money potential is good, but you might have to take more care regarding your family. So the warmth within the family needs to be taken care of. This I say also because in the second house, Saturn will impact your speech. So make sure you do not have, you don't say something harsh. You speak with caution. And also there might be an increase in tamasic food. So maintain discipline in those things. Emotional imbalances are possible. There could be there could be an increased inclination towards getting deeper into your sadhana and also research in occult. So Shanidev's aspect on the 4th house here may bring troubles related to your mother's health. It could make matters difficult when it comes to securing an asset like property or a vehicle. You could also face issues where you don't feel happy enough. Shanidev's aspect on the 8th house will create issues with in-laws. If you're looking to get some sort of inheritance, that might get delayed. There could be a risk of some accidents, some chronic diseases coming up. So make sure that you do drive very carefully. Shanidev's aspect on the 11th house may disturb your steady flow of income. There could be some ups and downs, or it may create issues with your friend circle or with your colleagues. During the time that Shanidev goes retrograde, I will request you to get into the Ashtanga Yoga and practice pranayam regularly. Over to you, Monica ji.
Thank you, Tanalji. For Aquarius signs, Jupiter is transiting to your 5th house. Jupiter would support all kind of spiritual learning, wisdom-filled writings, mantra sadhana. It is suggested that you include your romantic partners and children also to this kind of knowledge and wisdom. During this period, listen to the advice coming from your children or your romantic relations or maybe your students or devote followers if you have any. Jupiter is aspecting your 9th, 11th, and 1st house, which is good for health, personality, and clear thinking. You would have a good income, gains, and you might meet new friends who are kind of wise and rich. You will get support from your guru, your bosses, and your father during this period. Your dharma and luck will be enhanced. From 18th October to December 5th, Jupiter is transiting to your 6th house. So it may increase the possibility of disease, deaths, or enemies might come or get added into your life. But you would get the wisdom to deal with all these kind of things. It is suggested that you do some kind of seva to kind of go through this time smoothly and may chant some Guru Mantra or Guru Puja. Over to you, Shamik.
Yes, thank you, Monica ji. So next up for Aquarius moon sign people or Aquarius ascendant, we are going to look at Rahu Ketu's placement. राहु महाराज आपके लग्न में आने वाले हैं 18 मई को और केतु महाराज 7th भाव में जाने वाले हैं. Rahu Maharaj's placement on the Lagna can create too many thoughts. You can find yourself indecisive. Also, it is a good time for out of the box thinking. So anything which you are looking a solution for a long time, you might get a solution. It could be a time for that. Rahu Maharaj's aspect on the 5th house could create disturbances with respect to studies if you're a student. And Rahu Maharaj's aspect on the 9th house could create worries about your father or some sort of wanting to travel or some doubts on the dharma. Ketu Maharaj placed in the 7th house would make you detached from your partner. At the same time, Rahu Maharaj placed in the Lagna would make you feel like, or your partner might feel like you are being self-centered. So if your partner complains about that, so take good heed of that advice. Also, Ketu Maharaj placed in the 7th house, you might feel like your public or societal roles are getting withdrawn. Apart from this, it's overall a good time because Rahu Maharaj, although it would create some indecisiveness, Jupiter present in the 5th house would take care of that. So I would suggest for Jupiter, making a Jupiter auspicious, chant Guru Pujas, and also for increased prana, do Sudarshan Kriya regularly so that Rahu Maharaj's problem is reduced and towards the lower lows. Also, do pranayamas. That's it. I would request Siddharji to take over from here.
Thank you for that, Shamik-ji. For Pisces or mean Rashi and moon sign, let me say that emotion combined with wisdom is Pisces. With Shanidev entering Pisces, Pisces moon sign will start its second and peak phase of Sarisati. So you need to be careful of that. Shanidev transiting your Lagna is also the Marankarak Sthan for Shanidev. Pisces moon and Lagna need to take care of their health. Vata aggravation and an overall slowdown in your metabolism may be felt for the duration of this transit. Lethargy and less clarity in the head and emotions may also be experienced. My advice is definitely to exercise and sweat it out daily to increase clarity and balance Vata. Vata remedies like daily warm oil abhyanga based on your Prakriti type may also be used. In general, coconut oil is recommended during the summer and sesame during monsoon and winter seasons. For those with pre-existing health conditions and maybe even for the rest, do consider Panchkarma therapy as well. Now let's look at the results of Shanidev aspecting your 3rd house. Wherever Shanidev aspects, the relationships get strained. So some troubles may be seen with your younger siblings and neighbors. Overall, your courage will increase during this 2.5-year transit, making you bold and enterprising. But the amount of effort you put in may reduce, owing to some laziness. So watch out for that. Thyroid-related issues should be monitored. Short travels may reduce. Shanidev aspecting your 7th house. Some dryness may come in marital relationships and partnerships may be negatively affected. Expect this to intensify further when Saturn retrogrades on the 13th of July to November 28th, 2025. Finances, marriage, and the mother's health may become a cause for attention then as well. With Shanidev's aspect on the 10th house, you will be required to put in a lot of effort in your profession and maybe even address issues related to politics at work. As currently Rahu Maharaj is also transiting your Rashi, listening to the chants of Sri Rudram during your evening walks can be very beneficial for both Shanidev and Rahu Maharaj's transit. I now hand it over to Aditya-ji to take us through what he sees as the results for Jupiter's transit for Pisces, moon sign, and Lagna.
Thank you, Siddharji. So for Pisces, Guru will be transiting from your 4th house from the 14th of May. Then from 18th October till 5th of December, he will move to your 5th house. 5th house is during this period, it is overall good for your luck, gains, education, children's health, and even mantra sadhana. Majority of time he will spend in your 4th house, which is your heart. So there will be, because of his placement, there will be contentment. If you're looking to buy a house or car, it may also happen during this period. Relation with your mother will also be good during this period. It is also an excellent time for your business or profession in general. You may see sustained professional growth. His aspect on 8th house makes it a good time for learning occult sciences or research work. His aspect on 12th house may expand the expenses, but also gives possibility of foreign travel or ashram visits. I will now hand it over to Sudhanshu ji for Rahu Maharaj and Ketu Maharaj's transit.
So thank you, Aditya ji. So in the Pisces, the last of on 18th May, Rahu Maharaj will move to 12th Bhava and Ketu Maharaj will be in 6th Bhava. तो द्वादश भाव के राहु महाराज आपके विदेश जाने की संभावना को बहुत ही बढ़ा देते हैं। तो अभी राहु महाराज यहाँ पे 1.5 साल रहेंगे, 18 महीने रहेंगे। तो अगले 1-1.5 साल में आप हो सकता है विदेश जाने की संभावना आपकी बढ़ जाती है। साथ साथ में राहु महाराज जो 12th भाव में है वो आपको फाइनेंशियल लॉसेज भी दे सकते हैं, स्लीपलेस नाइट्स हो सकती है, ओवर थिंकिंग भी हो सकती है। तो इन सबको कम करने के लिए आप दुर्गा चालीसा या दुर्गा पाठ कर सकते हैं, जो कि राहु महाराज की अधिदेवता है। केतु महाराज 6th भाव में डिटैचमेंट लाते हैं, रोग ऋण शत्रु से और आपके जॉब से भी। तो आपके लिए ये सलाह दी जाती है कि आप अपने स्वास्थ्य का ध्यान रखें, मुकदमेबाजी या कोर्ट्स के चक्कर से दूर रहें और अपने जॉब पे ध्यान दें। और ये टाइम बहुत ही अच्छा है क्योंकि छठवें घर में बैठे हुए हैं केतु महाराज, तो अपने ऋण को चुकाने के लिए ये बहुत ही अच्छा समय रहेगा। नाउ आई विल हैंड ओवर टू अभिषेक जी और मनोज जी फॉर द कंक्लूडिंग रिमार्क्स।
So okay, बहुत ही अच्छा सेशन था. It was a wonderful session with all the students of JyotiṣVāstu Academy, and there are few things that is been there in the comment section I can see. So if Manoj ji, if you can address it. We are basically talking about the moon sign. Someone is asking about the sun sign. So is this different or is this the same? If you can, Manoj ji, if you can address it. Just a second, I am not in spotlight. Just let me add myself over here. Just a second. Yes.
I would rather suggest Tanaya to elaborate on it, like because she had given the same info in the start.
Okay, so Tanaya ji, if you can tell something about, is this the same? The sun sign is different from the moon sign, because someone is confused.
Yeah, so sun sign is something that is followed majorly by the West. And what we are doing here is Vedic astrology. So here we take the sign of the moon because it is far more accurate in its predictions about what the life events might happen. So please look at your moon sign. You can also look at your ascendant, like I said previously. So you can see it from your ascendant or your moon sign. If you do not know which one it is, I would request you to just go into any Vedic astrology website, and you will need your date, time, and place of birth. If you enter that, the chart will come up showing which one is your ascendant and which one is your moon sign.
Okay. So there are a lot of things covered in this YouTube live. I'd request everyone to share this to maximum people. There are many people who are searching, and Art of Living JyotiṣVāstu Academy is the most authentic place where you can get the right information from. We have also our batches running. The first sem have started a week earlier. Still the admissions are going on. You have just missed one class. If you still want to take admissions over here, you can just see the scroll down menu, and you can inquire for more. And this is just 1 year. The students are, even I am also a student, so we all are like so equipped now. We can tell about all the things we have studied, and really anything else and anyone wants to say? Anyone wants to just want to say something to all the people who are watching? Maybe Manojji, you want to conclude something or say something?
Well, all I would say is like about these transits, I would suggest that don't be scared of it. It's nothing to worry. One basic mantra to what I would share to everyone is listening to Vishnu Sahasranam. That's a general remedy for all the transits. If you're facing any situations in your life, Vishnu Sahasranam will help you out to navigate through all the problems, if any, you're going through.
Yes.
I would also say that in case you need some further clarity about what your chart might end up looking like this year, or what the effects might be, please do not feel shy. Reach out to the JyotiṣVāstu Academy panel. The teachers we have, the panel members we have, they are exceptional, and whatever we've learned from them. So please do reach out for a personal consultation.
Yes.
Also, one thing what I would like to add is these are all the probabilities. It's not like it will happen. It also depends on your dasha to what you're going through, and also how strong you are mentally. It all depends on that, and then only these effects take into place in your life. So be mentally strong, and definitely you will pass through in these situations to what you're going through, if any.
Wonderful. So if you have any questions or some doubts are still left, we can take few questions. We are there live on YouTube. There are a few comments I can see of Shrikant ji and Zhang Buddha. And so if you have any questions related to the topic we have discussed today, we can have it in the comments over here and we can take those questions. So we will wait for 30 seconds more. If there is no questions, then we will conclude. You can type the questions in the chat box. If you are having any question related to Jyotish, this session, your transits, anything, you can type it over in the chat box. Great. So I guess you have understood this session. Stay connected with us and be happy, and whatever may be your chart and everything, being happy is important. So thank you so much, all my friends over here, all my buddies over here. We will keep doing this live in a very frequent intervals. So thank you so much everyone for joining this live. Yes.
Jai Gurudev.